very streets of London become a mausoleum.
I'm still wondering about that whole feeding on corpse thing, because the only
The man has been drained of all blood,
ah
but I can still smell the scent of it.
is this where we run into
I
scabs?
follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Okay. So another thing I saw in the Twitch stream, and I do recommend going and watching the Twitch stream if you're thinking about purchasing or getting this game. Simply because the Twitch stream gives you a really good clue on what everything that's going on. Aluminum shard and grease. Okay. Of kind of everything that's going on in the game. And I'm not ruining anything by saying, oh, this must be where we meet the scabs. That is in the Twitch stream, and it actually is in all of the trailers as far as I saw. And scabs are just these degenerate vampires, basically. They're of a low. You seem to be a proper vampire, while they seem to be more bestial and primitive. And I can't pull out my... Oh, gotta use vampiric senses.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
And you toggle it. I'm glad it's a toggle and I don't have to hold the button.
Something dire must have come about.
Let me go back down here and see if there's anything else, since I'm using my senses. Oh. I hadn't noticed that over here.
This is a slaughterhouse. It's locked.
Aww. Man, aren't we like super strong? We should be... Any locks in this time period, we literally should be able to just break. Like, super strength and all that. And I've got fucking, like, tiger claws and junk, right? Like, I grabbed that evolution. Yeah, this is very Masquerade. Like, with the evolution, with me getting the bestial claws and the animal bite, and you getting like the ability to move through shadows stealthily, and this is very this also reminds me a lot of Vampire the Masquerade. And I'm just doing a little exploring right now, like, because this seems to be quite the area. Let's see. I gotta I kind of have to refrain from getting all happy-go-lucky with murdering these vampire hunters, because they're really doing what they do so that you know, they're protecting the populace from vampires, and mostly they're protecting the populace from the scabs. Well, let's stick to following the killer's trail. Let's stick to that. So let's go back to where we were and use our vampire senses and stuff. Follow that.
There is no one in sight.
He's all gonna follow.
Where has everyone gone?
They probably saw him eating the other guy and bounced. Like, I mean, look at this. They were like, nope. The first smart thing people did. They were like, you know what? Nah, don't want any of that. I wonder what would happen if you just kept feeding off of rats. Aluminum shard, aluminum powder. A new hideout is available in this district. Check on your map to locate it. Alright, well, let's do that. Check on our map. Oh, is that it? Yeah. So is this the... safe place to rest and craft. Is this it? Is it? That's weird. I'm like right in front of it. I assume this is it, but there's no way in. Maybe they won't let me in until I find the killer. Alrighty. Unknown blood. Oh, humans. Or, as we vampires like to call them, walking blood bags.
At last, a little life.
Right? Look at that. And I like how a frequent term of vampires for humans is basically blood bag. That's a term you hear in a lot of like vampire movies and books and things where vampires are being derogatory towards humans. They'll just call them blood bags. And that your vampire site turns them into blood bags. They're just walking, talking blood bags at your vampire site. That's actually kind of a nice touch.
Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him.
Anything to interact with besides the peoples?
I didn't deserve this.
Guess not. Let's talk to this guy. And as I walk around in my blood-drenched shirt, right? Let's talk to some normal people.
Good evening, sir.
That's not gonna freak him out.
I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Oh, yeah. Alright, here are our choices. Let's go with what's going
on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
Yeah.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's a local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
It is odd that they would name a killer sewer dog. I don't know. This feels weird that that's what they came up with. Sewer dog. Not the, like, underground murderer or the, I don't know. Or sewer killer. But why sewer dog exactly?
Who is this sewer dog?
It's a local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades.
Oh, right.
You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Okay, this is now getting really, really on the nose. It would have been... I feel like that scene would have been better if he had said, people will always believe in monsters. It's easier than believing the worst of the people standing right next to you. And then it would have implied everything he just said without just outright stating it, right? Let's see. Fairy tale sewer dog. That's all you got for me? All right. Oh, there we go. Did anyone enter the bar?
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night
That's right,
making
guy
love
in
to
the
that
background.
gorgeous bolt.
You scrub that.
This
bar
is
top.
important, sir.
You take pride
Are you
in your
sure
work.
no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
Alright, so that is all for
I'll
him.
leave you to your bottle then.
Yep.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
That's not bad, turquoise turtle.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Okay.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
Touche. I mean, to be fair.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Oh, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Oh, and it also means he's probably not a scab. Because scabs are little more than beasts. But he sure made a mess like he was a scab. Jeez.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Hey. I resent that implication. And if that implication was true, it's none of your damn business, sir. You keep scrubbing that damn counter. You tell me my business, who I can and can't plug.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then.
Yeah, that's weird.
He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
Like, she is immediately uncomfortable. Because a strange man coming up to her and her asking you if you need something, you're like, well, maybe you could just talk to me because I'm not sure. That immediately puts her into alarm mode. Oh, well, I know what this place is. I know what's going on. So I guess we'll go just want to talk.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Yeah, I'm like, really? Because the whole place is
Well, yeah,
empty.
of course. I mean, I best check on them.
Yeah, there was one. Well, let's see if she has a different perspective
going
of
on
what's
around
going
here?
on.
Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic. Now all these terrible murders.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
So is
There's a
this
Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it.
is that what it
Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog.
dog.
What's that?
No one knows.
Stupid name.
People have always disappeared around these parts.
Like, I can't help it. That is
The
just a
ancients
dumb
say
name.
it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
Back.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here,
Yeah,
Sabrina.
Sabrina. That's a nice
if you want to
name.
know.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
And we know it's always open, but
Are you always open this
see if
late
it
at
opens
night?
up any
No,
other
it's
dialogue.
only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
Okay.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Yep, see. Let's go talk to our... Hey, also, what I also... have a notion about is... Oh, there's dialogue going on around us. Okay, oh, that's right. You can look at, like, their health. So her blood quality gives 1,500 XP. She is begging to be eaten. Oh, but Tom. 2,500 XP blood quality, eh? I mean, do a really good job scrubbing that counter, you know. I mean, perhaps. Like when you see these are the decisions, because it's like, oh shit, you're like 3 or 4 more abilities, or one or two really powerful abilities. Hell, you and her together are like a full upgrade of my claws. All I gotta do is like, but let's try not to be that guy. So let's go upstairs.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
Okay, so crosses work apparently.
I need a word.
And I have to admit, I like this, and this is how this works. But I also seem to be paralyzed, not just finding it hard to go near it or running up against a wall of faith. Like it literally seems to paralyze.
That's something I can do.
So that's weird. Maybe it's just because I'm newly born. It paralyzes, and as I get stronger, it'll be more like a wall that I can't go through, or that I have to push through like it's water or something. And he was obviously talking with a vampire. You could hear her vamp. Vamp.
And who might you be?
Unknown. Press for details. See, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. 6,000. 6,000. That's like how much money would it take for you to kick a person off a mountain? Right? It's like, sir, ma'am, we'll give you $10 million to kick your best friend off this mountain right now. God damn it. You're just like, God damn it. Oh, gee. You're lucky. You are so lucky I'm not playing this like a video game. Because I am so tempted to do that right there. I'm really, really tempted. Dr. Edgar Swansea.
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
But don't I apparently already
That's
know?
none of your
Never mind.
concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You seem the expert.
Seem the
How would
expert.
that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Do I have secrets?
Then if
I'm
you
so
are not
sure.
a vampire, who or what are you?
I don't know.
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
you
I
talking
heard
to?
another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, we're gonna play that
Something
game. Huh?
tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
What is the
And what
brotherhood?
exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Oh, okay. And I can't go back to the other question.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
Well, okay, so what we as the character basically aren't supposed to know is that the woman he was talking to was obviously a vampire, because that's what they were talking about, and she vanished from the room, and we heard the vampire teleportation thing. So we know that he knows that she was a vampire. So he has another vampire in here saying, hey, I found this victim dead outside and drained of blood, and I followed their blood trail to your door. And you were talking with a vampire. I mean, you should at least be like, oh, huh. Maybe I should talk to her about that. Okay, so we'll go when I'm not sure.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster.
Now,
He is mine.
can we eat the
How will
other
you do
vampires?
any better than I?
I assume we
But then let
can,
me ask you
because I'm
this.
pretty
What are your
sure
intentions
Scabs
if you
can.
find the killer?
Train him and add his power to my own. There can only be one. Well, first off, I don't even know why we were following in the first place. I thought we were following so we could talk to him and see, you know, what the... So we'll go with I'll
I will
demand
at last
answers.
have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
We really should get new clothes. Like, we really should get new clothes. Aha! I mean, I kind of knew, but I thought I'd check anyway. Oh, he's worth $6 grand. They're worth a combined fucking...
It's locked.
The two downstairs are worth a combined $3,000.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
And those are footprints. I just realized those are footprints. That's him. And there's no one. I wonder what vampires look like to vampiric sight. Oh, is she cleaning up the...
Not long ago,
She cleaning up the bloodstains? District state is stable. Oh, what's this?
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city?
Let's see. Britons working together. Skilled workers in engineering and kindred trades enroll today as war munitions volunteers support the men at the front with a plentiful supply of munitions. You will not suffer in wages. Get into the factory line and feed the firing line. Yeah. So interactables are things that shine. Like that. Your army needs you. Join at once. like to know more, ask your nearest recruiting officer. Ooh. Let us see. Nope, can't attack. Won't let me attack. Won't let me dodge either. Jeez. Well, then I guess that's an indication that whenever my abilities become available. Oh, what happened here? Oh, son of a bitch! Really?
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Let's examine the boat.
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Let's examine our wounds.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
Examine the outfit.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Didn't go well though. And pick up the note.
What's this? Some sort of note. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
With my new vampire abilities, that should be easy. Let's read our note. No, I picked up a note. .430. Why am I not regenerating? Like, I should be, right? And I'm gonna want more stamina so I can dodge more often. Follow the blood trail, track the killer. Is there any... Is that my only one right now? That seems to be the only thing I'm doing. Okay. And see, there. And I think it's per district. Dude, I picked up a note. And this is the only one. Yeah, skulls. There we go. Not scabs, skulls. My apologies. Okay. Yeah, it won't let me look at it. Alright. Oh, there's gonna be combat here because it allows me to use my stuff. Try to watch my back. Aluminum powder, aluminum shard. Can't go through that gate. Oh, there's a scab. There's a skull, maybe. Opportunity attack. Out of combat, silently behind an enemy.